Alright, so we're back again. Now we're turning back time again. It's been a couple of years since Blessed From Below at Satanus Nocturne was released, and we did a couple of gigs with that one. I had a great fun, a lot of cool years there. Immediately after the album came out, I started composing songs for the next album, because now we were kind of feeling like, let's do this and see what happens. We were not in this for, you know, all these big fame and fortune stuff, but it was more just for fun, just to see if we could stretch it a little bit. Much more meaningful to pursue the artistic side of our lives. So both me and Fodal also have this, you know, artistic thing we wanted to do musically. Didn't really matter which band or how the constellation was. It was just to play and, you know, keep it going. And yeah, so we sort of just did that. We started recording this album in July 2012. We had rehearsed these songs on and recorded them on a pre-production. And most of those songs didn't really make it to the album, and we didn't have a lineup, so it was only me and him this time as well. But then we got in touch with a guy named Magnus Bloodlust, and he was interested in doing guitar, so we started rehearsing a bit with him for the recordings of this album. And the drums were done in Bergen this time in a studio. I don't remember which studio it was, but it was really fun there, really cozy. We had this guy, engineer Arthur Skorpen, who helped us out here, and together with Jarl Johannessen, who was a good friend of mine from mid 80s, and that was a good session as well. I got the drum files home and edited them and made everything ready for guitar tracking and bass tracking, which we did once more at Fodal's farm, Grasmo. That went as usual pretty cool. It was only me doing what I did for the most part, and a little less alcohol this time, I remember, just when we were done tracking and all. But, you know, it's how it is. You know how it is when you record, and you don't really have that pressure on you. You can kind of do things in your own pace, and it's really relaxed, and, yeah, no pressure at all. Magnus Bloodlust came in and did his guitars. We also did some lead guitar work, both of us, on this album. Really fascinating to do that. It wasn't really heard of back then in that kind of music. This time the music was a little bit more thrash metal-ish, packed in this black metal concept, but it wasn't necessarily a black metal album I was going for. It was more just make the music you want to and what you like, and just see if whatever happens. And usually it's pretty much a drummer who determines what kind of music it is by the way he's playing and his style. So it is what it, and that's something I always kind of feel it always is. You can have this and that music, and you can have different drummers, and it will sound completely different to each other. But anyway, so we did what we did, and really cool product. I was pretty amazed by the production of this one. This one was also mastered by Tim Crawford at Street Audio, and brilliant work. We also had live tracks on this one. We had 3 tracks from the first album. It was Follow Gods, I Hunt You Down, and Darkness Is Forever. These were recorded September 10th, 2011 in Stavanger at a headline show there. Sounded pretty good, so we got everything mastered, and we put the album out on Spotify. It went a couple of months, and then it was just taken down, and then it was taken up again, but then without the live songs, and I don't know what happened. Just sort of happens. The album was released by Italian label ATMF, and they had It was released November 30th, 2013, and in Europe, and December 2nd in the US and UK and the rest of the world. And there was also different versions of the cover. There was one with no logo on, and there was one with the logo on. I don't remember which one was where presented where. This one is also one of those albums that I like to listen to from time to time. I mean, you shouldn't really listen to your own compositions. It's it's not what you usually are supposed to do for obvious reasons. But sometimes it can be okay just to go back in time and just listen to a couple of songs and just put it away again. Really, just to analyze what you're doing and see where what you are looking to do next. So, but cool songs. They are good to play live. We do play some of these songs live in the set these days as well. Basically, the title track is the one we do live now. But most of the songs from this album has been played live with various lineups. We did play some gigs live with on this album schedule as well. A lot of various lineup changes has occurred in this band's history. There's a long list of people who've been in and out here. The one we did within Stavanger was me on guitar. We had Vrad Uppstanaas on bass. There was Angst Druckhammer on vocals, Stum on guitar, and Fadal was on drums. So I did not sing live when we toured with this album at all. I stopped singing, basically. And so we got in different guys to sing. We ended up on Angst Druckhammer, good guy, did a good vocal job for us, and he was with us on a couple of gigs here and there. And when he wasn't there, I did some vocals. Vlad was with us on a couple of gigs as well, but he was also out of the band. And Sturm also left the band a couple of person periods to return. So there was a lot of different people in and out here. And this round we also did play a little tour with the side in the East European countries, and that lineup was pretty cool. There was Angst Druckhammer on vocals, me on guitar, but I was on drums, and we had Malignant on bass guitar. Malignant and Angst Druckhammer also played in Dowden, and Malignant later left ARVAS to join Occult. But take a listen and see what you think about it. I'll leave links in the description as to where you can find it. And this will also be up on Spotify nowadays pretty soon, I suppose, by the new label Whispering Voice. So go on and check it out. Anyways, thanks for watching, and subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on content here. Episode 3, the album go through series will be up probably next week, I suppose, and then we are gonna talk about black satanic mysticism, and yet another lineup changes. So it was a lot going on there. As I said, people come and go, but thanks for watching, and stay tuned, everybody. Be safe.